That's okay. Even if we're not ready yet. Uh-oh. What happened? Well. Hi, guys. Hey, YouTube, what's up? Messy hair. I've been gone for so long. Good morning. No, I've been gone. It's so weird. So weird. Oh, really? Hang on, let me fix it. Okay, are we back? Did I fix it? Woo. Sorry. Shit happens. Is it better? I hope so. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. It was definitely a long week. Everything in this bag smells like patchouli. Love the 80s hair. It's awesome. Yes, how was your weekend? It was fabulous. Hi, Angela. Hi, NM. Hi, Danny. Hi, DMA. Hi, Melissa. And I think I got everyone, right? Hey, Optimus Prime, what's up? And everything in here smells like patchouli so strong. Holy moly. Okay. Got everything out of there. Now I'm going to... Hi, Hazel Witch. I missed you guys. I missed you guys too so much. I tried to like do my meditation before I came out tonight and I just couldn't. Underworld, he said. Hi, someone. What about the underworld? I've been spending some time there lately. I have gotten a lot of cool things to share with you guys. First, I got this monster quartz crystal. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's itself, the underworld itself, he said. He told me to evolve. Now he's talking about the underworld. Oversee. Isn't this beautiful? It's amazing. Look at this thing. It's huge. It's like, well, I have to have that. Can never have too many crystals. And then in downtown Quincy, there's a rock store, and they have like 500-pound crystals there for like $900. Woo, that's a lot of money to spend on a crystal. Hi, WM. So, for those of you who did not watch my interesting. So, a friend of mine sent me a book. Hold on, wait. A friend of mine sent me a book about Lilith on Amazon Kindle today. And then tonight I had 2 Mormons come and ask if I wanted to talk about Jesus. Should have said no, but I got this really cool book that maybe you'd be interested in. Buying a bunch of stuff we didn't. Okay, well, thanks for sharing that, Debbie Downer. I love testimonies you post. Gives me hope. Awesome. And hi, Antonio. Okay, so for those of you who didn't watch my video of the little witchy shop I went to, nice. They had these really nice size candles that I loved. So I got one for Ekate, one for Billy L, one for Lucifer. The shop was amazing. I had a really good time in there. The energy was a bit much, so I just kind of went through and picked out everything I wanted and left. But they had these. I love these kind of candles. I got a black and red one, and then I got a black and green one. I don't know if you could tell, but it's black and green. Oh, wait. No. This one's the black and green one. Look at, you could hardly tell. This one's all black. This one's black and green. I can tell. But I don't know what I'm going to use those for yet, but I wanted to get a big black one too, so I got that one. And then, of course, I got a bunch of the, the 6-inch ones for Ekate, and a bunch, for everyone. And then I got these ones for Leo, NM. Reverse all candles. Woo-hoo. Very nice. Very nice. And then, for some reason, WM thought that I really needed a lot of bundles of sage. And so he was like piling the sage into my little basket. He's like, you need lots of that. I was like, I have lots, but okay, thank you. So I thought it would be fun to also get just some of their herbs. I never buy my herbs pre-mixed. I always make them myself. So I got some, and I thought I will just mix theirs with mine, and then it will be like, awesome. Just to add it with mine. And their shit smells so good, and it's so fucking strong. Like, you can smell it. Hi! You can smell it really strong. Like, your hair is different. Looks good. Thanks. Hey, Rids. How are you? My hair's always different. You gotta change it up, sister. Change it up. Anyways, so this one's for love. It's really strong. And this one's for Ekate. Speaking of Lilith, this one is for Lilith. They smell exactly the same to me, but only Lilith's is chunky, and then okay, 59. And then Ekate's is like powder form, but I'm just going to mix them together, and they will just be for Goddess. And then I got a road opener, and that's all I got from them. Like, as far as herbs go, I got the road opener one. Thought I could mix that with my road opener that I already had. I have so many herbs in my stuff. I know you are. The whole time we stayed at this hotel, and there were like no spirits there. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I've never been at a place, hi Kelly, that had no spirits. What did she say? I need to teach you how to tell time. 22 minutes is not 45. I know, but I couldn't wait. I was so excited. I missed everyone so much. So there, Missy. Trying to remember. We were in Denver somewhere. It wasn't a really fancy place, but it had like dinosaur fossils everywhere, so it was really cool. TV, do you want to watch TV? It was so peaceful and weird. Like there was no energy there. And so it was very nice and relaxing. I had tons of traveling experiences because I slept so well that I was able to spend so much time in the dream state that I got to experience a lot of cool things. I'm not going to forget. So I want to show you guys what else I got. Today is my day off, so I'm going to apply for something and let you do the spell next. Yay! You're anxious. So, I got this. Okay, you guys saw it in the video probably, for those of you who are in the Blue Witch Coven Facebook page. But I got this giant book. And these are sorcerer stones on here. And all the paper, look how thick it is parchment paper. It is so awesome. I love it so much. I keep like, it's fucking badass. Very cool. And then I got that giant plaque of Hecate and her aspects and her 3 aspects. And I put that in my living room, already hung. And it is just so beautiful. But I posted a picture of it in the Blue Witch Coven page. And it's just amazing. It's so pretty. And then I'm not late. I'm early. See, Kelly yelled at me and said, I don't know how to tell time. Oh, the boat's late. Well, that can be a problem. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I gotta put my glasses on. Antonio, nice. Hey, Cindy. Rids, what do you plan to write in the book? Hey, Geo Angel. Okay, so I decided, well, I already knew the moment I saw it, what I was supposed to do with it. So in this book, I will be writing all of my married. I will be writing all my Primal Craft experiences, all the rites and rituals I do, what happens to me when I do them. I had so many things happen to me that were really exciting that I can't really talk about right now. While I was on my trip, it was just mind-blowing and amazing, like always. It's never a dull moment, with the gods. They're always spiritual. Yes. We went to Casa Bonita. Is that right? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called, the restaurant, that has the waterfall and the diving. Hey, hi Gray. I think it's called Casa Bonita. Anyways, it was really fun. I was like, oh my gosh, I want this to be my house. This is like, and then you walk through and there's like all these like you're in these caves, you know. And I was like, this is like Belial's catacombs. I loved it so much. It was really fun. Hi, Kari. It was really fun, and because I'm assuming it's because of, you know, that it's almost fall and Halloween time almost, so they were putting up all their scary, you know, decorations and things like that. So it was really fun to see, like, they had a werewolf. Hi, Danny. They had like a werewolf, and he was like howling, and I was just like, ugh, this is awesome. Hi, Diana. It was just really cool. It was a really good. Hard to what? He said spiritual adjustment. Hard to. Hi, Linda. But yeah, I had a lot of things happen that I'm going to be going over with my Queen of Hell group tomorrow. And hopefully it won't make the guys too uncomfortable. I got Billy Elspeth today! Yay! Did you? That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, is it the most beautiful book you've ever seen? Descend. Descend. That's twice you've said that to me. Going down. Gorgeous. I loved it. I remember when I first got mine, I was just like, wow. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. And the energy is really good. What is the topic? We don't have one, sweetie. There's no topics. I'm just all over. I'm just happy to be back talking about the energy too. Yes, the energy's amazing, huh? I was just going over all of my new little goodies that I bought at the witchy shop in Denver. All the candles and my giant crystal that I bought. I got a really good deal on it. They told me how much they wanted for it, and I said, I don't want to pay that much for it. I want it for this amount. And the guy goes, okay, and he just gave it to me for what I asked. That's it. It's huge. Look at all that. Man, that's a big old quartz crystal. It's ginormous. And they're just everywhere, just popping off of it. Look at that one. There's one right there, and then there's those ones, and that one. Oh my gosh, there's two on this end. They are just, and then there's a little cluster of them right here. It's just all over the place. Yeah, there's a lot. But I really was happy about the size of these candles. I have a rite coming up. I want to say the Rite of the Trident, but and so for that rite, I think I'm going to be using these candles, and probably the black one too for Surgot. And so I'm I'm saving those for the rites when I do the rites. But I have to I have a bunch of stuff to do like always, and then I'll do it, you know. Pretty excited about it. Hello. This entity only.
Say again.
Say what again? Hello. But this book, you guys, I love it so much. Do you use any of those candles for immigration spells? No, I don't. These candles are for the gods and for when I do my rites and my rituals with them. Like, I'm getting ready to do the Rite of the Trident. I already did it in the other realm, and now I have to do it in this one.
Exercise.
Yes, exercise. And so I will be using these for that purpose. And then, so it's what I do when I use the candles for the rites is, like, for example, this one is a Kate's candle. And so I will be carving her sigil in it. I'll carve her sigil on this candle, and then I will pour my own blood on it, on the sigil itself. And then that is what I use for the rite, for part of it, for the candle part of it. I am. You am what? Let me see, what did I miss? Okay, cool. I love the orange one. Yeah, that's Billy Owl's. Oh, okay. This one's Billy Owl's. Made my own opium oil and amethyst oil. Good job. That's awesome. I made some too. Did you do it for the torch bearers? Right? Is that what it's called? I think so. Is that what you made it for? Because you had to have it for that, right? I know all the secrets. Yes, I thought so. I know what you're up to when you make that stuff. Yes, and so, so I have a new thing. I went out and got candles and stuff too. Oh, good job. That's awesome. Man, you guys, these herbs are really strong. Wowza. I wonder what all's in this. There's all kinds of stuff in it. It smells really good, but holy moly, it's really strong. I'm going to mix it all up with the stuff that I have, and then it will be perfect. And the open road one is an interesting, they have a lot of eye bright and stuff in here, I could tell. Reds, the amethyst stone or oil. Amethyst oil. Which is better? Well, it depends on what you're going to use it for. If the amethyst stone goes in the oil, like you grind it up and then you put it in your amethyst oil, and then you put don't grind it up too much, because if you're going to put it in the oil and then you're planning on putting it like on your skin, like to help you pass tests and things like that, then you want to make sure that it's chunkier so that you don't cut yourself, you don't want to cut yourself. So and then it's good to put that with your road opener spells and things like that. It's good for healing. It's good. Amethyst oil is good for all kinds of things, just like the stone is too. But look I got these sizes too. These sizes are for Belial also, but I'll also use these for my road opener spells. These ones I use for the road opener spells. I have a bunch of them. but I use them a lot for Billy also. Like if I just want to do a quick, like they all have like the big, they have everything. So it's not like can carry amethyst on an interview. If you want to, you could put it on you. And just, it'll help balance out your energies so that they'll be more, you won't have so much conflict. Because sometimes if you're a high energy person like I am, and you go into a place to meet and you meet new people and right off the get they won't like you or something like that, it's just because your vibrations are really high, and so it kind of like, it's like it repels them, and they'll hate you and they won't even know why. They'll just be like, energy's too high. And so I used to get really upset about that. It used to be a problem for me, and then I figured out, why they were that way towards me. These ones. Conte? I'm looking at their flowers going, oh my gosh, their flowers are not looking very pretty. Don't look at those. I need to get those out of here. Get their new flowers brought in. But anyways, so it was a long trip. I am going to be doing one casting tonight. I already started it last week before I left, or this last weekend before I left, I started it. But I just did a 7-day, and then I'm going to do another 7-day because I wanted to have a candle burning the whole week before my client goes in for testing. She's going to do some nurse testing, and so I want to make sure that she does good. Hello, the Red Witch. Hi. Anyways, so I'll be doing that.
Cancel.
Cancel what? No canceling. But I'll be doing that tonight, and that's the only spell I'm doing tonight. And then tomorrow night, I'll be doing a Come to Me Love spell.
Receive.
And I have a couple of good testimonies that came in while I was gone. I only posted one of them, and the other one I have not posted yet, but I might. It just depends. I don't know if I'm ready to. I'm about to go to bed. I just wanted to post it. Hello. Cancel perceived commitment. Okay then. But yeah, in my beautiful new book, I want to put down all of my primal experiences with the gods. Good night, Red Witch. I want it, well, it's kind of hard for me because I started going through stuff with Akate before I got I'm getting energy for that. Before I got my book, my first book, which was The Queen of Hell, obviously. But before I even got that, I had already started going through things, possessions with her. I did my dedication with her. So I think is what I'm going to start in my book is like how she came to me and how I did my, how I did, yes, how I did my dedication to her, things like that. I'm gonna start when I started with her, and then that way, and then how primal came into the whole thing. And I have so many experiences to write to write about in my book, and it's just for me. I'm not planning on doing anything, crazy with it. I'm not planning on like writing a book and selling it or anything like that. That's not my intention. But this is like something for me, and will probably be passed down, but I'm just in love with this book. It's sick. And the paper, of course, is like it's all handmade. And look, I'll show you. Here's a piece. It's like really thick handmade paper. See, I don't know if you could see it, but you can like, you can't tell unless the light's on this side. You can't tell, but it's like all pressed, handmade paper. He's saying false surgery. Okay. Yeah, it's really beautiful and just very well made. Gorgeous book. Dawn. So I'm going to go through all of my little books and my notes. I have stuff scattered about. Started in this book and that book. And get everything together. I have things that I dreamed that I sketched on, like on like transfer paper. I have sketchings on stuff like that, things that I've seen and things that I experienced and stuff like that. So I'll put that in here, and maybe a couple pictures of, I have all kinds of cool pictures of stuff. I'll print those up and probably put those in here. Just stuff like that. I'm not gonna, it's just gonna be like my own, hi Dawn. I think that's what your name is. Yes. It is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful book. I'm so happy with it. It's like, well, besides Akate's plaque that I got her for in the house, it's all, hand carved. And yeah, my witchy diary. Yes. It's going to be like my own little special book. But, I love it. It's very nice. I'm excited about starting to write in that. But, lots of cool things to put in there just to get it started. And it's so huge. I've been wanting a great big one for a long time, but they're hard to find in this size. They're not easy to find, like, that big. So hi Dawn. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on. I hope that says Ellie. Are you Ellie? Hang on a second. My glasses are so dirty. Let me clean them off. Yep, it's me. Hang on a second. I just came back from a sex buddy date, and we should do a spell for him, laughing out loud. I will email you. All right. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready. Look at, I just got a whole bag of love stuff. Come to me, love. To add to my own personal love stuff. And I'm excited about it. So let's super excited about it. I can't stand wearing glasses on my face. I didn't like it. But yeah, so that's all we did. We went to Casa Bonita. We went to the witchy place. We drove around and went, this place is a shithole. And how do people live like this? And, you know, we went to this one place. I can't remember what it was called. And they served bison. Like bison steaks. And that was pretty freaking good. I gotta get you some blue balls this week. Or next. The anus balls. I have some. You can't hear. I have a whole bunch of, I have a whole jar of them.
Wait.
Yeah, the anal balls. I believe they're called like anil balls, but we say anal balls because we're, you know, perverted. I am gonna get you more for cheap. Oh, well, I will not stop you. I like them. I like to use them in my spells because, especially because they're blue, and so they make certain stuff that I use turn blue, and they're like blue witch blue, so I really like that. My daughter picked out her new wheelchair. It's super badass. She picked out a all-terrain, and she picked it's called Space Blue, but I call it Blue Witch Blue, and she's like, Space Blue. But it's really cool. It's nice. She has one like it, but this one's like a newer, updated version. I am back. Power outage. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's super cool. She's excited about it, but it'll take a while for it to get here, and then we'll have to go get it, and that's gonna suck. But it'll probably take like 4 months for them to put it together, because every piece has to be custom made for her. Yep. I'm trying to see. Oh, I know what I forgot to bring out. I was supposed to bring my doll. That is awesome. I hope it. Yeah, she'll love it. Proud. But yeah, it was really weird to be there, all the money, and they can't deliver. I know, you're right, that's crap. They should serve that damn thing on a gold platter, let me tell you. It's true. But it's so weird to be at a hotel that didn't have like a lot of spirits. It was really weird. And then as soon as we got home, like, wolf, huh? As soon as we got home, I was walking down the hall, and then I turned and looked towards the kitchen. I could see this shadow man like going across the kitchen, and I was like, welcome home. Breaks over. So funny. It's really interesting to be in a place that's so quiet. Is my candle still burning? No. I don't think so. No, but I did light a bunch of candles when I came in tonight. Yeah, I have a lot of shut up people. Well, they're my, they're just my little watchers and my guides, my familiars that are assigned to me. Yeah, they're welcome. They're everywhere. I have like, when you have mirrors that are open to them, then you have to expect these things. If you're opening mirrors, then you know that you're going to have these things around you and in your home and wherever you have it. I keep seeing this in the corners of my eyes lately. Things. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Hello. What's the ghost app? What? Called. What did you make? They try to F stuff up, they get their butts banished. Yeah, I don't really have problems with them. I really don't. I know once in a while they'll like make noises or whatever, but we just don't, we're not affected by it too much. So it's fine. It doesn't really bother me. It's just normal. It's just like having, family around. And so it doesn't really faze me. So I'm just like, oh, hi. I just tell them to knock it off and they stop it. Yeah, I just say hi to them. I just acknowledge them and then go on about my business. I know that some people will like, you know, go on and on with them and give them way too much energy and then maybe it become a problem. But if you just acknowledge it and just carry on with yourself, and just kind of let it go, then um, it won't be such an issue for you. I'm sorry, sweetie. Let me see what you're asking. He. Oh, how do you say your name? Hekizo? We're going ghost hunting. It needs to happen. I'll show you, sweetie. This is what it looks like. Okay? Let me show you. Wait. Don't go away. Hold on, I'll show you what the little thing looks like. It's this one right here. I have two of them somehow. One mysteriously, I had just one, and then the other one just magically appeared. But so now they're both on there now. See, Hekizos, and okay, it means spells and witchcraft in Spanish. Oh, I like it. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Hekizos and Brujas. Yeah. Nice. That's way cool. Very awesome dude. Anyways, these herbs are stinking up the place, man. They smell good, but they're really perfumey or something. What that is. Man. I'll have to get on their website. Oh, removal. Is it this one? Yeah, removal. Yeah, we need to get these out of here. They stink. They're too strong smelling. Or this one too? Yeah, really perfumey. I don't know, I wonder if that's just like the patchouli. Welcome back. I'm headed for bed. Good night. Removal of the mouse. What mouse? There's a mouse. You guys, he said there's a mouse. Good night, Dawn. Oh, good night, Hazel Witch. Sorry, Dawn. Might need to crack a window.
Deceit.
Oh, deceitful mouse. Do you know any primal gods who wear all white?
Extend.
Someone appeared to me on Monday, so tall I could only see below their waist. Beautiful, loving energy, like receiving a hug. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. It could have been a guide. I know guides like to wear white. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's saying. Deceit. Extent. He said extent. That's all he said too, and he left. He said removal, mouse, deceit, and extent. Never met my guides before. That's probably what that was then. They were probably letting you know that they're there, and you know. Hi, Kelly. So I'll tell you, I'll share one experience that happened to me while I was on my trip. My eyes are green, right? Or blue. They're green or blue. They change, but most of the time they're green. And I know sometimes they turn brown, like when I'm talking to you guys. But there was a couple of incidents where my eyes turned yellow. Like they went from green to like yellow, like yellow. Where my boyfriend said your eyes just turned yellow like lemonade yellow. And then we went to this one restaurant to eat, and I can't remember where we were at, what restaurant it was, but I went in the restroom, washed my hands, and when I looked in the mirror, my eyes turned yellow. Have they really? Do you think it's Belial or Lucifer? Because I've been working a lot with Lucifer, and I know that my eyes change colors all the time, and so it wasn't like a freak out or anything like. Well, it was kind of for him, but not for me. But hello. But I just thought, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever, because my eyes change all the time. But then when I went later on in the day when we went to the restaurant and I saw them in the mirror myself, then I was like, oh shit. You've been working with Lucifer too? Yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow and see if anyone else has been in our group has been experiencing that. And then I had another thing happen that I'm going to talk about, and it's probably going to trip some people out, but we're going to talk about it anyways because it needs to be discussed. I hate it when, I don't hate it, but I don't like it when important things happen and then nobody wants to talk about them because they're kind of embarrassing or something like that. And I have brown eyes, so when I seen it, I was like, whoa, I think it's Lucifer too. You think it's Lucifer? It's got to be Lucifer because of the other stuff. Yeah, I think it is too. I know that, but you guys, but Belial's eyes are yellow, right? Or are they blue? I think his eyes are yellow, but I can't remember. We need to look into that because I'm really curious. Curious mind. Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know, but it's badass. And I love it when they give me like a shit ton of energy, and it was just a lot of interesting different things, miracle things happening. Yeah, Akate's eyes are green. Yeah, she's the green-eyed queen. Yes, that's what they call her, the green-eyed queen. Yep, and sometimes when she's with me, she'll look through my eyes and she'll turn my eyes really bright green. Really bright green. And it's pretty cool. But yeah, she has green eyes. I do too. I love her very much. Yeah. I guess I could tell you about what happened last night. Even though I'm really unclear about it a little bit. Let me see. Green-eyed queen of hell. Yep. So last night, you haven't written Lucifer sigil on the black curtain behind you. Nope, I haven't. I have it right there. And right there. And right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. It's on his candles. It's on his plaque on this thing right there. He's covered. It flashes like right above your head. Oh, really? Yeah, sometimes, I don't know if are you on the Blue Witch Coven page? I like posted a video where it was just I wasn't planning on posting it. Did you see the one with the little video where I was like going like this on my face? And then I was like, he's right there waiting for me. Because he was like manifesting right there. And so I was like trying to like inconspicuously videotape it because I could see him there. Head, how long were you a Christian? You were a Christian before you knew the truth. Probably just, I think I was a Christian for a few years. Trying to think, let me think. I was a Christian for a long time, actually. I was older. I was probably like 30, and then I stayed like, I don't know, like 10 years? Like 10 years or something? Something like that, I'm not sure, but for a while. But I was kind of married into it, you know, like my husband at the time was really into it and was considered to be like a prophet and stuff like that. So that's why I was really involved with it. We got kicked out of a few churches because I have a big mouth. And if I didn't agree with something, I would always tell them. And apparently that's frowned upon. But, you know, I was just like, no, you're wrong. You can't be doing that shit. That's fucked up and I'm not going to have it. And so then they were like, they would tell my husband that he needed to control me and things like that. And I was just like, good luck. Whoa. There's like some really light green energy right there, or blue. I don't know what that's all about. I had a, wait, bloop, bloop, go back. So I did see it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. Hello, okay. Let's go back. Yes, it was frowned upon. And a cult. Yes. Yes, I know it was not. It was very entertaining. Yeah. No, I'm not into the whole. Well, you could try. I mean, if you want to know, if you like, go for it, knock yourself out. Death, yeah. Pretty much that's what you'll be experiencing of some sort. Yes. Man, that shit is fucking strong. I'm not even playing with that, man. Let's see, let's put it in a, let me put this stuff in a box or something. Let's put it in here. Let's put it in the little, in the spell box. Yeah. Fighter. Let's see, what did he say? Did he say something bad? Optimus. I had a friend who claimed to be a prophet and he was so annoying. They are so annoying. The worst people think they are prophets usually. Always happy to catch your lives. So glad you did. Do you think Jesus would save him if he punched him in the face? I don't know who they're talking about, this guy. Fighter. Innocent. Who? I'm reading this thing on this thing. Most of your family are witches or just you? Well, they're kind of, yeah, on my mom's side. Yeah. I don't really know that much about my dad's side. He abandoned me when I was little. And so I never really had anything to do with him or his family. On my mom's side, her sister and my grandmother, my mom's mom, and my cousins, you know, and so on, they are witches, yes. But they're not like me. They wish they were like me, but they're not like me. That's why they don't like me. It's such a shame. Pity. Pity, isn't it? So I just say to them, bring it. Look what happened last time. Look what happened last time. Two down, one to go. No, there's 2 to go. 2 down, 2 to go. And then if the offspring, yeah. And then if the offspring want to go, we can do that too. Sometimes, occasionally, they'll try to team up on me, and I'll be made aware of it, and then it'll just get handled. It gets handled. Finally, family jealousy is the worst. It's very sad. It is sad, and it's total bullshit. Thank you. The thing that pisses me off about it is that I was the one who was bound as a child. I was the one that was left out of everything, and they got to grew up. They got to grow up with their gifts. They got to grow and experience things and be taught things and all of that, together. And I was always kept from it. And then when I went through my awakening with Akate, she taught me everything and exposed everything that happened that they did and stuff like that. And then as soon as all of that happened, then all of a sudden it was like radio silence. Like all of a sudden they were like, I can't talk to you anymore. Sorry. Well, one of my cousins told me that she wasn't allowed to talk to me anymore. Another one of my cousins told me that it wasn't fair and that she worked her whole life. Yeah, they bound me. Yeah. If you go back to like the beginning of my YouTube, it's all like on there, all my stories on there. Like what happened to me and stuff. Yeah, you'd have to like watch my reading with Ryan, and then I kind of go through all of that, exposing the truth on YouTube, which is really crazy. Like I didn't even know what was happening. Moderate. I didn't even know what had happened. I just knew that my deceased grandmother kept coming to me and asking me to forgive her, and I was like, no. For what? For being a crappy grandma? I'm not going to forgive you. No, you sucked. You were mean to me, and I'm not going to forgive you for it. And then Akate and everybody was like, no, that's not what she's asking for you. She did this to you, that to you. And I was like, really? And then I was like, she would never. And Akate was like, seriously, all right, do a reading with this guy here. Do it with this guy right here. And I didn't know who he was or anything like that. And at that time, he was really awesome. His gifts were amazing and stuff. And then I don't know what happened, but whatever. And so my guides and everybody, I sent everybody over there to like do the reading, and he did it, and then he just like basically confirmed every single thing that Akate already told me, and that my other grandma told me, one of my other guides, and then I was just like, oh shit, okay. And I never told them that I knew. It was always a secret. Never told them that I knew. And then when they just kind of, I don't know how they knew, but they found out that I knew, and somehow, and then 111. Yeah, check it out. You'll see. It's all on there. Hang on a second. Let me. Okay. No, they don't know I have a YouTube channel. Mm-mm. I never told them. I mean, I don't know. I guess they might know now. I don't know. I don't really care. But yeah, they just every time they try to come at me, Belial will not tolerate it. He won't allow it.
Superstitions.
There was a lot of stuff that went down in the other realm with one of my guides, and I asked Belial to fix it, and he said it is done, and it was done. And then he's been with me ever since. Yeah, I don't need them. I tried to get help from them at first when I didn't understand what was happening, and I was like telling them everything that was going on, and I was sending them like evidence, pictures, and showing them, things that were happening, like the birds manifesting in my room and things like that. I was telling them everything that was going on, and they were just like, so it's too bad they're just a bunch of little bitches that can't handle it. So it is what it is, and if they don't like it, they could take it up with Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial, because that's the only thing that I answer to, the only gods that I answer to. That's my family, and that's who I answer to, not to them. So if they have an issue with me, anyone has an issue with me, then they can take it up with Hecate and Lucifer and Belial. Good luck. I dare you. Do it. Yep. And they're slowly but surely they're dying off, and then as they die off, then they'll be answering for what they did. Yep. It is done. So yeah, good times. Anyways, you guys, look at what time it is. It's been an hour and 8 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here and get my stuff put away and get ready to do my help me pass my nurse's exam. Totally agree, Danny. You owe them nothing. That's right. I do not owe them anything. And you will be blessed 10 times more than what they kept from you. Yes. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Well, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but basically, okay, so here's what happened, not because of that, I don't know why, but each one of them has a gift. Like this one's the seer. This one, can tell you what shit means. Like when you have this or that happens, then she'll know like what this means. This one can do castings. This one does herbs. This one does this. This one does that. And basically, Hecate just gave me everything. And so I have all of their gifts all in me. And so they might each together have one, but I have all of it. And so I don't have to have 2 or 3 or 4 witches to complete one task. I just need Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. And so that is that. That's how that works for me. If I need herbs to know what something does, I just ask Hecate, and she tells me. She and I do it together. I'm learning a lot from Lucifer right now, but I'm still doing a lot of balancing with him and Belial and Hecate this week. It's been a bit amazing. stuff is happening that I don't understand, and I know there's no one who can explain it with me to me, because there's no one that's experiencing what I'm experiencing that I know of. And I've asked people who have been through a lot of things with Lucifer, and none of them have experienced what I'm experiencing with Lucifer. So it's really hard. And I can't like ask Mark or any of the other primal people that have been ordained at the Mother Temple, because they're all men, and this is only has to do with being a woman. And so I can't like ask them, what does this mean, blah blah blah, because they can't possibly know, because they're not women. And so therefore we'll be talking about that tomorrow in our Queen of Hell group. And we have men in there now. We just have a couple. And so it's going to be a little different tomorrow. But anyways, I'm out of here. I love you guys. I missed you. I'm glad to be back. I'm open. I only have one spell to do tomorrow, so I'm open. I have openings all the way up until Saturday. So go ahead and email me, bluewitch379@gmail.com, and we will get you scheduled in for this week. Okay? Peace out. Bye. Good night, guys.